I started talking about how I've been involved with racial justice for many years, and that's how I came to Juneteenth through many different avenues. I'm a member of Showing Up for Racial Justice, SURJ, and we teach white people about our biases and how to support our communities of color. We do it with legislative things and as citizens to make public comment when it's appropriate and to show up and to raise money for different organizations that need our help. So we're always there for that. And so, and also I'm a community artist, and now that I'm older, one of the things I've done is describe myself as a community artist. And have a project, an art project called the Roots and Branches Project. And I've been interviewing grassroots organizations that we've been working with that I've gotten to know and make relationships with. And the next thing that I realized is I wanted the arts community to have more young artists of color. And the way I have thought about it is I'm working with the Museum of Contemporary Art. They're supporting it. And the first Juneteenth Arts Fellowship is being announced today. And Raina Harris is receiving that fellowship and cash prize. And I'm hoping to do this for 5 different groups, indigenous groups, ethnic studies groups, and then and 5 of them this year, 5 scholarships, and then over 5 years that'll be 25 young artists of color that will be honored and developing leadership and showing the community how to move forward with their visions. So I'm hoping that just develops a greater and more diverse Santa Barbara community and helps the arts community expand.
Wonderful. And you mentioned earlier some of the work you do is like, could you repeat a little bit about that?
SURJ is the group we work with. It's called Showing Up for Racial Justice. And right now we're actually it's a national organization. And so we work legislatively. In Georgia, we did phone calls for certain elections that were crucial. The last national election, we work when the right wing is fighting against certain candidates. We come out and make phone calls and raise money for them and get people to come out and vote. I would say SURJ is a very good place because there are trainings, and there's 1 hour, 2 hour, 4. There is an offering of guided ways of learning about the ways all of us are affected by racism, and where we think we're not racist, and it's not about that. It's about being an anti-racist means you have to figure out the ways that we've actually have to relearn how to think and have to make relationships with people who are not like ourselves. We have to be willing to be uncomfortable and and so that's the main thing I would say is like, go out of your comfort zone, be uncomfortable, hang out and just watch and be open-hearted, and you'll make mistakes and don't be afraid. I think that's the thing is there's a fear white people have of, I'm going to say the wrong thing, I'm going to do the wrong thing. Well, let me tell you, I've said and done the wrong thing. And I've been corrected, and sometimes it was like, wow, that was not much fun. But after it was over, those relationships were tighter and deeper, and then you have growing trust. If people know that you want to change, and you want to help change others.
Yeah, definitely. I like how you said that, racism affects us all, right? Sometimes we think that it's only the groups affected, but it sounds like it's a transformative experience.
Well, white people really do have to change the way we think, and because it harms people. We don't understand how we harm others by isolating ourselves in our only people who we agree with, who are like us. If we only do that, we'll never be able to change, because that's when the change happens, is when we make contact and we go, oh, wow, I hear something. Even my friends today, and they'll say something, we'll be in a meeting together, and they'll hear something and I'll hear it, and I didn't hear anything bad, and they heard something awful. And so, wow, I go, oh my goodness, I learned things. It's eye-opening, and it helps me. It's like, oh, I get it. That's really important to you. And black hair is really important, and don't you ever, I will never, touch a black person's hair without their permission. And those are really profound things that we don't think about, because like, oh, hair, it's no big deal. But if if our hair is not like that, it's different. So those are there's so many things we just don't know, and our world expands.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story. Any last things you'd like to say before we wrap up?
No, nothing. Just thank you for the opportunity. This is sweet.
We have all received a gift, an expected or anticipated gift for a birthday, anniversary, retirement. Each time we receive that gift, whether it meets our expectation, we feel something. Happy, sad, disappointed. The gifts that are unexpected, unconditional, small or large, have the potential of changing the trajectory of a life. Someone pays for your groceries when you're out of money, leaves you a big tip just when you think you can't afford your rent. Those are the gifts that ease our fears, make us grateful, and want to help others. This is a space where we share how those gifts, big or small, make a difference and change our lives. Welcome to the Starfish Connection.